Welcome back to the My Player Save, everyone. Thank you for joining me again on the ChesnoidPlays channel. We have a familiar opponent to start us off today. We here at Lyon, in this My Player Save, take on the side that we're actually manager of on Football Manager, Toulouse. On FM, we're actually managing them in the league below Liga, as they got relegated in that save. However, they are having an indifferent season actually in the league here as well, and find themselves potentially running the risk of getting relegated again. They are bottom of the table thus far, so you'd think that should be straightforward. Although we've played sides in and around the relegation zone before this season and certainly haven't come out on top. We've then Monaco away, which is a giant game given the nature of the league table, and then it's Bohemians in the Europa League, where hopefully we can continue our outrageous run of goal-scoring form in that competition. Monaco sits second, the side that we're trying to chase down at the moment, trying to close that gap that is currently now up to 6, thanks to our indifferent form in the last episode. So, hoping to get back on the winning wagon today, and no better place to try and do that than at home against bottom of the league. Objectives include a goal involvement, if not 2, and then score a goal. Or if I go for this one, then I'll get both, won't I? Even if I get an assist, I'll at least get the main objective in the middle that we're boosting. So, fingers crossed, we can do exactly that. Right, Toulouse, on paper, really weak. Gavi will look to slot me into the channel in which I ran. They have the worst away record in the league. In a minute, Toulouse. And it might be getting worse for them here in a minute. Politano winding up for the shot. It is getting worse for them. Brilliant team move, which is not something we've seen enough of recently. Thought for a moment, when I broke past the defender there, Politano might inexplicably go for the pass, but actually he's wound up for a power shot because he's got enough space to do so. And it's Le But pour Lyon. Slammed home, only his 3rd goal of the season. Do want more from him, but that was a very good finish, so take nothing away from it. Campagna to Cutrone over the top. Finding Ratau. There's a penalty elsewhere. Cutrone could help lead to a goal in this game, however. Raphael looking to find a teammate. Lomami does well. It's Waldschmidt scoring for Nice against Marseille. It's a big game, that, actually. That is on the level of magnitude that our final game against Monaco is on as well. Some important games being played today throughout the course of Liga that could really very much determine, whoa, the fate of a number of sides, including those at the bottom, let alone those at the top. Toulouse with an outrageous equaliser. Love their away kit, by the way. That's a nutty goal from Patrick Cutrone. Cuts inside and then smacks it. Such shot power to beat the keeper. Well, we thought it was going all our own way. Now it's not. Tolisso into me. And out wide there nicely. Gavi. Is he going to play me? I ran offside. And he just delayed with the pass. Never mind. Jeffrey Adelaide. Good save by Pettersson. Still opened up nicely regardless of my lack of involvement in the move. Corner comes in. We could be involved here though. I can't quite get to it. It's going to be recovered. Yeah, that's not necessarily a recovery from Longley, is it? And I've not got the pace to deal with Ratau here. I can't quite catch him up to put a foot in. Now they're in behind again. Here's Chaibi. Back to Patrick Cutrone. To Chaibi again. Squaring it. 2-1 Toulouse. Clinical counter-attack. They might be bottom, but they're blowing us away. Here's Bangre. Cut back to Campagna. He's gone for it again. Good save by Lopez, but straightforward one to make. This has been anything but a straightforward game, hasn't it? Into me. Poke that there for Politano, and I'll go try and find myself a little bit of space here. If Politano can find me, which he tried to do. It's kind of in between myself and Corentin Tolisso there. Couldn't make up his mind as to which one to play the ball to, and in the end, neither of us got it. Anthony Lopez will come out for this and gets there early to ensure that they don't get 3rd on the counter-attack. It's been remarkable. When we went 1-0 up so early on, I was like, here we go. This is more like it. We're back on the grind. No, we are not. Politano looking for me. And square. And square. And Gavi. An assist for me. An equaliser for Lyon. And we're right back in it again, as we rightly should be. Felt like I had the better opportunity to pass from that situation than shoot. And thankfully, I had the extra man over because the man in the middle, Jeff Rayner Adelaide, was tightly marked. Gavi on his left foot. Scoring rather than assisting for a change. His 5th goal, though, in 16 games to go with his 13 or 14 assists. And it's 2-2. We're not even at half-time yet. Turned out this is an absolutely cracking and pelting game. Moder through the gap to Campagna. Toulouse looking to score the early goal themselves this time at the beginning of the new half. Catrone. It wasn't far wide at all. Toulouse, you would never guess, were bottom of the table given their performance levels so far today. Been absolutely brilliant in this fixture so far. And we've really had to work stupendously hard. That's going to go out, isn't it? Yep. To even keep ourselves competitive in the tie so far. Lyon's side are one of the hottest and coldest that we've ever played in. But we've won it back, and we've scored again. Another assist. That's the 2 goal involvements done for the objective. 3-2, Lyon now lead. Given away. Nice first touch, delay the pass, wait for the right time, and there's the finish. Well, from 1-0 up to 2-1 down to 3-2 up again. It's a 5-goal thriller here. As Port's given away, it'll fall free for us. I've got support next to me. Well, Antonio has a number of options. Gavi finds Rayner Adelaide. It's a good save by the keeper. Wasn't quite so strongly struck towards goal, that one. Could have made it 4-2 and made it a 6-goal thriller. So certainly a thriller regardless of how the scoreline ends up. And there is a 6th. And it is a 4-2 lead for us. The header from the corner from Herberto was stupendous into that top left-hand side. Corner on this near side. The header seemingly not that great at the moment it came in, but just the level of it, that height that it kept and the power on it, enough to beat the keeper who got fingertips to it but couldn't keep it out. It's Lyon 4, Toulouse 2. Chavy, Patrick Catrone, and out wide, his Boo. Overlapping run on the left, they've elected not to use. Catrone's shot is blocked and it's going to fall straight to Van Bergen. And the 6-goal thriller turns into the 7-goal thriller. It's 4... No, it's not. It's not 4-3. The linesman has his flag up. Merci, monsieur. Shot comes in and quite clearly the number 10 was beyond the defensive line. Catrone's already scored 1 Thunderbolt today. Trying to find a second. And they can't find a third as a team. Ben Davies now on for Alan Rodriguez for us. Terrible attempt to try and win that header there from my guy. Thankfully, Herberto is on it defensively as well as from attacking set pieces. And we will keep our 4-2 lead for now. 17 minutes to go. Don't write out any more goals in this game yet, though. Rayner Adelaide through to me. Into the gap. There's Gavi. I'm holding. I'm not found yet. I am now. There's a goal. There's a 5th. The 6th goal becomes the 7th goal. And whilst we might not be able to stop conceding, we can still, as a team, score quite a few goals going the other way. Lovely ball inside by Gavi and then found again. They're just trying to keep the keepers. He's going one way. Wrong foot him so he can't go back the other. Thumped home. I needed that for my own golden boot ambitions. And we needed the extra goal difference, to be honest, given the nature of the league table so far. So we'll take it. That's 5-2 and my 17th in 16 games so far in Ligue 1. And somehow, with a goal and 2 assists, I'm only on an 8.1. I'll call for this again from Lebanon and we'll wind up for a power shot. Which very nearly flies into the back of the net. Corner to come in from that far side. Zanden going off for them as we look for a 6th here. It's cleared away by Catrone. But will be recovered by a Lyon man. No, it won't. Oh, Nicolaisen. Czeki! Toulouse. The architects of their own downfall. It was all cliches yesterday. It's more today. 2 gifted goals here, perhaps. That's why they are where they are in the league. If you're going to do things like that multiple times in a game, then it's no real surprise that you're not getting the results that you feel like you deserve. They scored 2 very good goals and lead the game at 2-1 in the first half. and we'll end up losing it by 6 goals to 2. Monaco winning by 3 goals to 0, so it was important that we got this victory. When we were 2-1 down, and I saw that Monaco were 2-0 up, my heart sank, if I'm honest. I thought, well, there goes any further hope of getting anything other than a top 4 at best. Challenging for 4th would have been the rest of our season. Oh, so very nearly ending it with another goal as well. It's 6-2 in the end. I'm sorry to lose. I'll try and do better with you on Football Manager when I stream it a little bit later on this evening, but my God, what a turnaround. That was outrageous. 2-1 down and I was devastated. And then out of nowhere, everybody turned on the style. And we end up running out runaway winners. 3-0 Monaco over Lille as well, which is important enough in itself. The fact that Monaco winning, bad. Lille losing, decent. And then Marseille were playing Nice as well. So that was an important game. Where are Lille? 7th. And we're up to 4th now. And still, unfortunately, 6 points off Monaco as they won. But with Marseille and Lille falling foul to results, that means that we can move into the Champions League spot. Actually, no, 4th, I think. Looks like it's the Europa League spot, doesn't it, by the colour differentiation between the 2nd and 3rd spots and the 4th. So top 3 is Champions League for Lyon for next season. We probably won't be at Lyon next season, but we always want to leave clubs in a good position when we do depart, and we certainly could do that if we can finish top 3 here with Lyon. And a win against Monaco would take us a step further to guaranteeing win against Monaco would take us a step further to guaranteeing European Champions League football for this team next year. But you can see how tired our squad are, and theirs are quite tired too. My guy's absolutely knackered, but we have to dig deep and go again. It's Monaco away next against Bruno Guimaraes, Malacia and Varane. They've raided the Premier League. I'll go for the passes in the opponent's half, because that's going to be much more easily achieved than 3 to 4 shots on target against a side as strong as Monaco. We'll have to be at our best here at the Stade Louis. Whether we can get a result or not, I've no idea. Sometimes we play outrageously well against the good sides and poorly against the poor sides. Or we play poorly against the big sides and well against the small sides. It's a mixed bag at Lyon. But so far, this mixed bag has us challenging for a golden boot and challenging for a Champions League spot and even a European trophy as well, as we push on into the game against Bohemians after this one. But concentrating on this Monaco game first. Bruno. Velasco. Bruno again. I'm apparently the player to watch for this one. Obviously, 2 assists and a goal in the last game. No surprise, but the way that the whole team played in that last game, I think there's more than just me as a player to watch for this fixture. And Monaco are having a fantastic season of their own, so there are definitely some players to watch in their team too. I tried to take that first time. I just couldn't quite get the input done quickly enough to fire off a first time effort. Tolisso, Lepanon. Just because he's a CDM, he's not shown that attacking instinct to just let fly with a shot. Tries to take a touch, have a look around, by which point, when he tries to pass to try and find myself or a teammate in the middle, the opportunity is well and truly gone. Jeff Rayner Adelaide, though, is someone we can trust with possession. We trust ourselves as well, although sometimes that trust is misplaced, evidently. Usabaro driving in. There's the ball through. As you could tell from the stat that was top left a moment ago, not much to show you from this game so far. That was the first shot on target of the entire game to this point in the 37th minute. It's been a bit of a drub one so far. I'll win that header to clear, but it's really not been a great game to this point. Both sides tentative in the build-up, not too risky in the midfield, not taking any chances, which is what you kind of need to do in a game like this to force the issue and get yourself the result you want. If you're going to beat the best, you have to play those ingenious little balls that not many players can see to try and cut apart what is a very strong and competitive and talented defence. Monaco still look like the more likely to score the first goal of the game, as there's now a second shot on target for them and for the game. But it's been poor in this first half. It's been, well, just the polar opposite of the second half against Toulouse, to be honest. Bruno Guimaraes could wind up for an effort here. And again, Anthony Lopez drawn into a save. Not sure how long's been added on here at the end of this first half. But the corner will come in again from Taylor on the far side. And Lopez will hold it and will go in at the break. Level at least. We're not losing, but we're also not winning. Malacia driving forward into our half and into the area, and Barrow draws the save out of Anthony Lopez, and what ended the first half as a barrage of Monaco chances begins the second half continually in the same vein. On or out with a header that goes over the bar from the set piece. We're very much so on the back foot. In the first game, in the first half, Toulouse actually looked pretty good, and it looked like they were the side that were the higher rated. We thankfully were able to get ourselves into it and then obviously dominate it from there and really prove that we were the side that were much higher in the league. Here, Monaco are just a cut above anything and everything that we've been able to do in this game, and we aren't even remotely close. Toulouse were more comparable to our level of football than we have been to Monaco's, and the gap between the sides was astronomically larger. We're supposedly only 6 points behind this Monaco side, but given this performance, you'd say that we were well short of anywhere near where Monaco are in the league. We can barely even get the ball into their half at the moment, let alone actually create any chances. Gallardo to Jeff Rayner, Adelaide into me. Gavi, I'm not sure where he's going there. Skip past the challenge of the defender though, and Gavi is still with me, so I'll find him. And I tell you what, we might have just had a bit of quality. There it is, Corentin Tolisso. Lyon 1, Monaco 0. Out of literal nowhere. What a finish as well, by the way. All made by skipping past the defender on the halfway line myself to then feed Gavi. And that is brilliantly worked around. And I thought for a minute I was making the run around Tolisso into the space there about the penalty area, and he might have played me off. Didn't need to. Took the responsibility himself, and well has he delivered. 4 goals in 13 games, and that could be one of the biggest goals of the entire season come the end of it. Velasco. Barrow helps it on. Taylor. Good save by the goalkeeper. Kenneth Taylor in the midfield from Monaco has been really good. Ben Davies is off for us now, and Honorat, I think that was going off for Monaco as well. I mean, the pattern of the game continues. Monaco attack. Somehow, we managed to get ourselves an advantage in this game, and somehow that advantage still remains. So Corfins Gallardo should dink it to me, and he has done well to do so. I'll just let it back to him. We've worked that away well. Foul me there, Marcelin, as well. A little bit too forceful in the challenge with 17 and a bit minutes to go. It's Clement Loire. Comes on, or is Leroy, sorry. I thought it was Loire. Comes on for a Carl Walker-Peters, a number 9 for a fullback. Certainly shows their intent of stepping things up offensively. Lepanon, that's into me. I'll get around the corner, and it will reach Cherki. The most undeserved victory you have seen for a long time. I can only say sorry, Monaco. We don't deserve this at all. I'll absolutely take it, though. And an assist for me, too. It's pumped towards me. I'll try and knock this down. Find Tolisso. Rayner Adelaide. Nicely. Here's Lepanon. Into me. Oh, I've overrun that, have I? No. We've done all right. I'll turn. Find Tolisso. Quickly out wide. And Tilo Kega. Tried to dig out the cross. It could still fall. It has Tolisso to me. I tried to turn. I'll call for it again. I'm not going to get it. Politano tries to force the shot. Tolisso. Rayner Adelaide. Lepanon to me. It's 3. I can't believe it. This is probably the least deserving victory we have ever had. And to win it by 3 goals as well. It's been all Monaco. All Monaco. Other than our 3 goal-scoring moves, we've done nothing in the game. We've absolutely done a job on them today. I mean, I'm delighted with it. My goal tally continues to tick over in Liga. And we've been getting assists as well quite freely today too. As Stade Rennais taking a 2-0 lead against Nice, which is great news for us. I think Rennais are 5th actually and Nice are 3rd. So it's actually quite an important fixture, that one. As again, some of the sides at the top end of the table face off against each other. But we've been turning provider quite a bit today. It's 4! Oh, God! I can't even. That's the end of the sentence. I just can't even. Jeff Reina Adelaide makes it 4-0 to Lyon. The most undeserving win of all time. Jesus wept. I don't know where that's come from. 2 second half turnarounds for us in today's episode so far. A 9 for me with a goal and an assist, and another player of the match trophy to go along with it. And if you look at the highlights, it starts with Lopez save, Lopez save, Lopez save, Lopez save, Lopez save, and then it's just all of our goals. That's silly. They had 12 shots in the game there, Monaco. Rennais win against Nice. Marseille, I think I saw picking up 3 points there as well. We're obviously top of the Europa League group and will guarantee that, or have guaranteed that already. We are up to 3rd now, above Stade Rennais and above Marseille, and now within 3 points of Monaco. And PSG keep drawing. It's one thing I've noted most recently. They've got Montpellier away next though, so they should win that, you would imagine. But they do keep drawing. The gap at the top now is only 6. Please, Montpellier. I mean, at most it will be 9. I'll have a quick check just to make sure. There was an activity there as well. They did beat Montpellier. Well, the gap is now 9 to Paris Saint-Germain, but it has certainly been much bigger than that at other stages throughout the course of the season. Victory in the derby indeed. Praise my teammates for somehow pulling out that result in the second half. I have never known a result like it. Anyway, I am the top goal scorer in Liga, and I am the top goal scorer in the Europa League as well, with 9 in 5, alongside Noah Lang with 6 in 5. And of course, Jota with the top goal scorer in the Champions League. And in Liga, 18 in 17. Kylian Mbappe won't leave me alone though, 15 in 17 for him. Let's go and maintain our fantastic run of personal form and seemingly good run of team form as well. Even if the performances haven't been there, the results have. And on this occasion against Bohemians, we should get both performance and result. Dribble success rate is the much easier one to do. Attacking passes we could do. Wants a 9 out of me though in this one. Although to be fair, as a team we got 5 against Bohemian last time we played them. So certainly the favourites for this one. Was it a hat-trick and 2 assists against Bohemians last time we played them? I think it might well have been. We've been scoring goals and getting assists today as well. Scorer and provider today. And, well... Oh! Not either on that occasion. I got a bit too confident there. Thought I'll smash it into the back of the net. Haven't smashed it into the back of the net. And on the counter-attack... Wow! Bohemians shock us. I hit the bar, and then 2 passes later, the ball's in the back of the net at the other end. The Irish take the lead. That's worthy of a replay. Can't quite believe it. Ali Kout racing away outside the box, a full 25 yards out. Worldy. Sanchez. First time to Politano. Not got many options, but Sanchez is there again. And into Reina Adelaide. Flores to Burt. And goal scorer Kout to Afalabi. I know we're already guaranteed top spot, but let's not lose at home to one of the worst sides in the entire competition, shall we? Good save by Anthony Lopez to deny. Bohemians a second goal. McDade to take the corner on the far side. It's not bad. Who is this Coot fellow? He's decided that he's going to absolutely run the show tonight. That was outrageous. Le Penant. Rain Adelaide to me. Gavi asked him to make the run, which he has then done, and fed me in again. Support with us through the defender's legs. Rain Adelaide is in. Squares it. And somehow, we haven't scored there. Rain Adelaide should probably have taken the shot on himself. I'll try and feed Gavi in. I've ballsed it up. Gavi's won it back. I'll call for it here. And then I can't turn it home either. Well, I've gone from criticising my teammates to being in a position to be criticised myself. So maybe I should just bite my tongue in future. 25th minute. Still 1-0 down here against Bohemian. But to be honest, with the way that today's episode has gone so far, it's no surprise that the scoreline is as it is, and if we end up winning the game, that won't be a surprise either. McDade down the line and cutting inside. Short there to Afolabi. He scored against us back in Dublin. Really good goal as well for them on that occasion, but it was only a consolation on that particular evening. Here, however, so far, Ali Cout's stunner is looking like it might be a winner. Lomami into the box, the right back. Oh, he actually went for it. He's kept it in play as well as he know it has gone out for a goal kick. Well, I certainly didn't expect Lomami to take that on himself. Signs perhaps of the frustration from teammates throughout the squad, not just the forward players, our inability to score a bloody goal in this game so far. Gallardo, play it back to me. I've got Gavi inside. He's got Gavi inside. I'll call for him in so much space. And then I'll look for the ball inside. And Politano finds the back of the net. That's 1-1. Yet another assist for me today. And we're level. Nice. Lomami. Politano. Lomami. Finds me. No, that was supposed to go to Rain Adelaide. Oh, that's annoying. Gallardo. Back inside. There's Rain Adelaide. Who finds me. Just knock that back. Little one. Or nearly a 1-2 actually. Still ends in a chance on goal. My guy actually instinctively dummied it. Must have had a shout from behind. I was kind of hoping to take control of that and have another chance on goal perhaps. But I guess as a team we have. But score we haven't. And with 20 minutes to go here, it's still 1-1. I know the game doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean you don't want to win it. Rocinha scores for Sporting to make it 2-2 there now. Sporting already guaranteed second spot as well, I believe, in the group. Ahead of Steaua Bucharest. So it was already kind of sewn up as to what was going to happen. Oh, that was poor from me. But a draw apiece is a bit of a dull final day, isn't it? Given the drama of the group stage so far. Get that around the corner there. Nicely into Gavi. We've got men forward. Rain Adelaide's with him. Politano's there. I'm here now too. Oh, he's picked up the wrong ball. McDade inside to Ali Cout. And Afolabi. Would have been a famous victory for Bohemians if they'd been able to bury that. Afolabi shot relatively well saved by the goalkeeper, but it is a set piece for them. Cout inside to Flores. And Bert! Double shot blocked. And we'll get rid of it. Ish. When that headed says well up. 5 minutes to go then. Remaining in the Europa League group stage. I wouldn't say we're necessarily favourites for this competition. Because obviously we've still got the teams to come down from the Champions League group stage to come into the competition. So we're not sure yet what level of team we will have to come up against in the knockout stages, but having topped the group, we know that that means that we will be through straight away to the round of 16 stage, whereas Sporting, who finished second in the group, are going to have to play an extra round of 32 tie, a double-legged tie of course, against one of the 8 teams that dropped down from the Champions League from finishing third in their groups. So we're not going to be playing any more European football for 2, if not 3 months now in game, but it's not that busy a period between the beginning of December and the beginning of February where we should find our next opponents. In fact, it might even be perhaps the end of February, early March, by the time we find out who we're going to play in the knockout stages of the Europa League. But we're down to 4th in the league. However, we do have a game in hand on Stade Rennais and Monaco and PSG, who frustratingly have won again. 13-18 for them so far, and they are unbeaten so far this season. We've only won 3 games less than them, but unfortunately we have lost 5, which is the real kicker at the moment, which is why we find ourselves in 4th and not 2nd, trying to chase them down at the top of the table. But I've been getting plenty of assists today to go with my goals. So 18 and 17 in Liga, and up to 4th in the creative stakes now. Top 4 of 5 are all Lyon players. As you see there, Politano, Gavi, myself, and Reina Adelaide. And not a lot of goals elsewhere from teammates from our team. You get Reina Adelaide there on 7, so they're all basically providing goals for me. In Europe, however, the record is 17 for the competition, so I do still have quite a ways to go to match that or beat that, and we would have to go probably all the way to the final for me to stand a chance to do so. But I've got 3 assists to go with my 9 goals, so 12 contributions in 6 games. We are averaging 2 goal contributions a game in the Europa League, although in the knockout stages moving forward, it is going to get significantly more difficult than Steaua Bucharest and Bohemians. And to be fair, we scored a hat-trick against bloody Sporting as well. So we're one of the best sides in the competition at the moment, but the competition is only going to get stronger as we progress further through it. That's all for today's episode, though. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate your support as ever, of course. Do feel free to follow me on the link in the description over on Twitch if you want to come and join me and watch these streamed live, as well as, of course, the Football Manager content and the main manager content from the main channel. You'll find a link to that down below as well, Chesnoid Gaming. That's all for me for today on Chesnoid Plays. I'll see you next time.